Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. This will be a general daily oracle message for you today. Okay. Also, this can be for cross watchers. It can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. As always, take it how it resonates. Okay. So let's see what your message says. Okay. So we have got rise above problems. Okay. So there could be a little bit of, hard cycles going on right now. Things are hard. There could be problems going on in the work environment. It could be home environment, could be relationships, could be anything. But what the oracle is saying here is saying rise above it. It's saying don't give people power, don't feed people's ego, don't give them the satisfaction. It's saying rise above it, ignore it. It's saying be the bigger person, be mature. Don't let people get to you. Don't let them bring out the worst in you. Okay, and just be you. Okay, be true to yourself, be true to who you are. You are a Leo, you are strong, you're powerful. Tame that sort of, tame any anger that you've got, the wild beast inside you, because you are a Leo, the lion. Don't let people upset you, just rise above it, and just any problems, just know there is always a solution to a problem. There's always a solution. Okay, you can find common ground, things can be resolved. There's always a positive outcome to a situation. Not everything is bad. Okay, and I'm sensing something going on with communication as well. Maybe somebody's not communicating properly and it's causing you to feel stressed, and it's causing you problems because somebody won't talk or somebody won't communicate properly, because my voice is a bit blocked, the throat chakra. If somebody is being nasty to you or is bullying you in a home environment or in a workplace, just stand up for yourself, but don't get into confrontation if it's not necessary. Don't argue, don't fight. Just say to them, look, you're upsetting me, it's causing problems in the workplace, you're not respecting me, you're not appreciating me, and etc. So that's another sort of vibe that I'm getting there. But yeah, rise above anything that's not serving you. Walk away from anyone that's toxic, things like that. Just rise above it. That's what the oracle is saying to you today, Leo. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with the throat chakra. There's a little bit of fear. Okay. Also with this message, Leo, possibly, if it is to do with finances, then this saying that problems are going to be resolved, things are going to turn around. Don't worry, because when we worry and panic, we make ourselves ill, and we always assume the worst, and we get ourselves into this sort of negative, cycle, and we can't get out of it. So it's saying don't worry, things are as they should be. And anything that doesn't serve you, just try and cut it out of your life, basically. Okay, don't be nervous. Release that fear. Don't be afraid. You are a Leo. You're very brave. You're very loyal. Okay. And when it comes to boundaries, that's it. Yeah. Make sure you set boundaries. Otherwise, people take advantage. So make sure that you protect yourself. If you feel like you're being taken advantage of, just make sure there's boundaries put in place. So your love message says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, right? Then with your angel messages, it says compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, I think I pronounced that right. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Yeah, so some of you could be a little bit angry right now. Yeah. Someone could be asking for forgiveness. Someone could be trying to sort things out, apologize, be mature. They want a second chance here. But some of you could be a little bit angry because they might have treated you unfairly in the past. Someone's really trying to work things out, or this is what they want, but they're afraid. Someone's not showing compassion. Someone's very angry, and that's why this angel message has popped up. The Archangel Zadkiel, he's saying soften your heart. He's saying don't be angry. You know, don't show yourself that respect, show yourself love. Don't be angry. This person's genuine, you know, and open up your heart to love. Yeah, maybe this person feels closed off, cut out of your life, blocked. Okay, the universe is saying give this person a chance, because it could lead to something beautiful, something long-term, something serious, something stable. So the universe is saying show love, show compassion, don't be angry. Because when we hold on to anger, I know it's hard, believe me, you know, I've got family members that I don't talk to, I don't get on with, you know, they've treated me badly. I understand, I sympathize. But within regards to romance, the universe is saying that this is going to be good for you. Show love, show compassion, show kindness. You know, this person just wants a chance to prove that they've changed, or to prove that they're genuinely sorry, that they've grown up. Yeah? Some of you could end up living with this person, because I could see a house there. I think that's a castle, actually. Yeah, there's a castle there. Yeah, so something to do with travelling. Maybe you're going to go on a trip. I feel like there's light being brought to a situation here. Yeah, a bright side to a situation, but someone's afraid. Oh, yeah, my throat's blocked. They probably didn't communicate for a really long time, and it made you frustrated, Leo. But I do see a second chance being given here. Okay, you will open up when you're ready to, I guess. It's very much up to you. That's your call, that's your decision, whatever you decide to do. But I really do feel that you will just, you know, follow your heart here, Leo, whatever you decide to do, okay? But you're being told here to show compassion, okay? Be kind, peace. Because sometimes we won't be able to, you know, move on from things that have happened in the past if we're just holding on to anger. The past has happened. You know, you can't change what's happened in the past. All you can do is try and make it right, make amends, rebuild bridges, and apologize. That's all they can do, isn't it? If you really don't want to know, then I guess this person, they'll either keep trying, or they'll accept that. They'll respect your decision or your boundaries. But yeah, I really do feel that they're going to try and ask for another chance with something. Yeah, they're going to do things right this time. They're going to be fair this time. So we've got the Four of Cups for you today, Leo. So this is water energy. So as you can tell in the tone of my voice, someone here is bored, they're tired, they're exhausted, they're fed up, they're frustrated, they're tired of the same old routine, the same old cycles. Maybe there's repetitive energy going on. Also, this can be someone that is very sort of egotistical, stubborn. Maybe they're avoiding a situation, maybe they're refusing to do something, or refusing to acknowledge something going on around them. So if it's not you, it'll be someone around you that is just feeling very stagnant, and things are dull in their life, you know, dull. They want excitement in their life, they just want to have some fun, you know, they just want, maybe they haven't got money right now and it's making them frustrated. Things could be tight right now with money. And also with this Four of Cups, if it's to do with a romantic nature, maybe someone's refusing to communicate, they're refusing to talk, to apologize. This could be you. You're tired of waiting, or you're tired of someone making a fool of you, and you just want to move on with your life, something like that. That's the type of vibe I'm getting there as well. This is something to do with the heart of the matter, okay? Because cups are about our emotion and our, you know, what's closest to our heart. So maybe something here is not fulfilling you. It's not fulfilling your needs emotionally. It's not meeting your expectations. You know, and you're just tired of it, and maybe you're just going to end whatever it is that is making you feel like this, Leo. There might not be any balance in a situation, you know, there might not be any communication going on right now, because my throat chakra feels very blocked. Okay, so maybe someone is being unfair, unreasonable, they're not thinking reasonable, they're not thinking logic, they're not being fair. And also with this Four of Cups, this tells me that you want to make some changes here, Leo. Someone wants to make a change, because that's another reason why they could be feeling stuck and stagnant. Like they're at a dead end. They might need to change something in their life. I'll just wait for that aeroplane to go by. Maybe some of you are on holiday right now. Maybe you could be on an airplane. Okay, so we've got unrequited love. Okay, now I see this in many different interpretations here. Okay, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So maybe you or someone around you is in a situation where their feelings aren't reciprocated. Okay, it could be an ex, it could be a karmic person, or it could be the fact that somebody wants to reach out to you but they're afraid of rejection. Okay, someone could be acting cold, withdrawn, like they don't care, but maybe they actually do. So at the moment, yes, it's unrequited. There's nothing happening. Things are at a standstill right now. Okay, love is not being exchanged here. And also maybe someone has got problems with their ex. Maybe their ex won't let go of them. They don't feel the same way, they can't let go. Or maybe you're trying to reach out to someone but it's not reciprocated. There's something here that's not unrequited. And also I feel that some of you are rejecting yourself as well. Okay, self-love, I see this as rejecting yourself. You're not giving yourself enough love, you're not giving yourself enough credit, you're not bigging yourself up, if you know what I mean, bigging yourself up. So something here is unrequited, Leo. And I feel that this has come up for you for a reason, okay? So they're saying that there's not enough of something here. There's not enough of something in a situation. With a lot of you, you might be doing self-sabotage, thinking that you're not good enough. Someone could be afraid to reach out to someone because they feel that they're not worthy of someone's love, terrified of rejection, like I said. Someone here might feel sort of unlovable, so they might need to work on self-love here. So Leo, we've got the Two of Wands for you today, okay? So this is fire energy, okay? So this could be your energy. You could be dealing with someone that's a fellow fire sign, okay? So you're very withdrawn right now. Someone's doing a lot of thinking, anticipating, planning, prioritizing. This is about gaining perspective here, getting some vision. So you're visualizing here. Someone could be taking a break from social media, very in their head right now, and figuring out what they want to do in life. Also the Two of Wands, yes, it's about options, okay? Trying to figure out what they want, this and that. Could be between two people, if it's a romantic nature. And I just keep hearing the world is at your feet. Going on a trip, traveling. I keep hearing traveling. I keep hearing opportunity. Someone here is being very creative. They're very idealistic. They come up with ideas a lot. And also I keep hearing growth and passion and fire here as well. Also with the Two of Wands, I feel like someone wants to take action in a situation. Somebody wants to communicate to someone, they want to talk, but they're just thinking the best way to approach you. They could be watching you on social media, spying, admiring. You could have an admirer. Maybe they want to talk to you, ask you out on a date, that sort of thing. I keep hearing the word give. Somebody wants to give. Somebody wants to give more, invest more into something. And there's something going on with emotion here as well, because when I see a lot of blue, it reminds me of emotion, okay? Something to do with the heart of the matter. And my throat feels a bit blocked. So there might not be much communication as you'd like, at the moment. But I do see things growing and blossoming and manifesting into fruition, which is really good. So we have got the most beautiful, most powerful card that you can get within regards to money, okay? You have got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, this is earth energy, hard work, powerful recognition, reward, reaping the benefits, investments, business. I call this the card of the lottery. You've won the lottery, okay? Financial opportunity coming towards you. So you could be having a new start in life, because when I see aces, this tells me about new starts. Okay, so some of you are going to be receiving an opportunity here, something that you're owed. You could be coming into some sort of inheritance, fortune, blessings, okay? So financially speaking, you are going to be very stable and secure when it comes to money, okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles is a lot of money. Also, this is about an opportunity coming towards you to help you improve your finances, paying off debt, living comfortably. Wow. Feeling very grounded, feeling centered, prosperous, growth, and just building from a strong foundation. Like I said, having that stability, Leo. And I feel that you've invested a lot of time and energy into this, okay? This is something that you've been waiting for a long time. So lots of abundance coming towards you, lots of opportunities coming towards you, and finally being able to enjoy life and, you know, just sit pretty with regards to your finances. You'll never have to worry about money again. Wow. Very powerful message of the day for you, Leo. Okay. So we've got the Ten of Wands for you today, okay? So this is fire energy. So this could be you, it could be someone around you. This could be going on in a home environment, work environment, you know, in a relationship. So you are stressed out, you are tired, you are drained at the moment, okay? So this is a burden beyond one's strength, okay? You know, the physical demands of other people are making you stressed and tired, and it's too much. There's too much responsibilities on your shoulders here, Leo. It's too much for you. And the Ten of Wands has come up because it's saying you need to have a break. That, you know, you need to release some of these burdens, this stress that you've got. You know, it's too much, because otherwise you're going to make yourself ill. Also, if this is to do with a romantic nature, this could be the fact that someone is in a difficult relationship, stressful. They could be afraid, and they're trying to let go, or they're trying to release something, but they're having difficulty, okay? So the Ten of Wands has come up for a reason, because it's saying that someone is very, very tired, okay? They're not happy. They're carrying too much in life. They're just carrying too much of everything. Also, this is about emotional baggage as well, okay? So they could be carrying the world on their shoulders, and it's giving them a backache. Yeah, it's like they're just carrying the whole world on their shoulders, and carrying everyone else's baggage and emotions as well, and carrying everyone else's problems as well. And that's why this card has come up, because it's saying it's too much. You're making yourself ill. You need to stop. You need to, you know, calm down. You need to de-stress. You need to take time for yourself. And someone's very frantic here as well, because my voice has started to go into panic mode. Someone's frantic. They're afraid. You know, they need help. Maybe someone is taking on all the work, and other people are sort of taking advantage. That's another vibe I get here as well. Okay, so, you know, if you can, try and have a rest, nurture yourself, show yourself some love, you know, even go to a spa. Just, all I keep hearing is that you need to relax, Leo. You need to relax. If there is a situation that you need to leave, that you need to, you know, sever ties with, just, you know, find that courage within, that strength within, and find it in you to leave something behind, to make yourself happier. And also I keep hearing freedom, freedom. You know, you are a lion. You don't want to be a caged lion. You like to be free, okay? And bold as well, because, you know, lions are brave and bold and courageous. So Leo, we've got the Five of Wands. Okay, it's not the best card. Okay, you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. This could be your energy, okay? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's a lot of drama, emotions are running high, okay, anxiety is high, there's a lot of drama, there's confrontation here, there's disagreements, there's rivalry, there's competition, there could be fighting going on in a home environment, fighting going on in a work environment, there's no mutual ground, there's no mutual understanding, there's no communication. Someone feels like they're not being respected or appreciated, they feel like they don't have a voice. The throat chakra is blocked, as you can hear in my voice. If it's to do with romance, I feel like there's competition. Someone could be fighting for someone's affections. Could be a third party, could be other people in the way. Could be same-sex relationships here. There's a lot of fear here, Leo. Okay, there's a lot of fear. But you are a Leo, so you know you're going to be brave and courageous, and you will take yourself out of the equation if it's too much for you. Okay, you will be strong. Someone here is really testing your patience here. Also, this is about having inner conflict as well, something going on in your mind where you need to make a conscious decision, destructive thinking. You feel that you're at war with yourself, okay? Someone here is very, very argumentative. They're very opinionated, and they're very, very confrontational. It's like you want peace, you know, and you want a peaceful resolution. You want to resolve this, but someone is making it very difficult. Okay, they're being very difficult, very stubborn. They could have an ego problem. Okay, just be careful. Okay, you're really in your emotions about this. Okay, you are keeping your cool. Okay, also Leo, we have got a very temperamental energy here as well. Temperamental. There's a lot of clash of the titans going on, clashing. That's not the most pleasant energy, okay, because people here are being very unpleasant. But you will reach a resolution, okay? You're being very strong and powerful about this. You know, you are keeping your cool, you're being mature, you're being the bigger person, and you will, you know, you will find common ground and do what's best for you, and you will make the correct judgment call. Okay, just, you know, follow your intuition. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, air energy. Okay, so a lot of you or someone around you could be in a state of confusion here. Okay, a state of confusion, indecisiveness, fear, worry, doubt, very, very sort of in your emotions right now. Okay, not seeing things clearly, or maybe there's something that's too painful and you don't want to see it, so you've blindfolded yourself. Okay, Two of Swords is the card of mental conflict, inner conflict. You can't seem to make a conscious decision. Okay, and also this is about, like I said, crossroads, but this is about being stuck between two people. Okay, maybe someone's stuck between two people and they don't know how to choose between two people. They could be stuck, trapped. Okay, so they're in some sort of a state of mind where they're trapped within their own thoughts, entrapment, you know, where they're bound and they can't get out of it. Negative thought patterns. Okay, also with this Two of Swords, I see someone that is afraid to open up their heart. You know, like their heart has got a cross on it and they don't want to open up because they're afraid. Okay, so you're guarding your heart, you're protecting your heart, you know, Leo, and I feel heavy because your energy is heavy. So I feel heavy. You're in deep waters right now with yourself and your emotions. You could also be dealing with a water sign that's like this. Okay, very emotionally guarded. It's quite in depth, Two of Swords. And also I just feel someone has got a very active mind. You know, their mind is on overdrive, very active mind at the moment, a lot of anxiety, like I said. And in order for them to get out of this state, they need to get some sort of perspective. They need to see things clearly, because at the moment they don't want to see anything. I think that's how they're choosing to be, or it's the fact that they could be genuinely stuck in a situation. Okay, they could have a temperamental mode going on right now. They could be very temperamental, up and down with their emotions. They're lacking a bit of control, you know, when it comes to mental and clarity and things like that. There's no control. Everything is just, yeah. And also I feel like there's two sides to every story, so maybe somebody's story isn't being heard. Like I said, with a lot of you, I feel it's to do with a romantic situation. Crossroads. There could be more than one person involved. I'm seeing twos and twos, yeah. Someone's kind of just sitting and they're very withdrawn, yeah. Something's hidden here, something's hidden. You know, secrets could have come out. Things being brought to the surface, yeah, that's it. That's the other vibe I get here. Things being brought to the surface, truth, revelations, feelings, yeah. Someone is too in touch with their feelings to the point where it's overwhelming them, it's consuming them, yeah. They're consumed. with fear and anxiety. Yeah, so they're working on that. Yeah, so we've got the Eight of Cups for you today. So this is water energy. Okay, so you or someone around you is starting anew. They're starting afresh. Okay, so they're walking away from something that doesn't serve them anymore. It's not meeting their expectations. They're not happy. It's not emotionally fulfilling them. So they're breaking bonds with it and they're walking away. And also this is about leaving behind a part of yourself that you don't like. Okay, so surrendering old ties. Okay, just breaking bonds and breaking ties from something, you know, something that made you feel trapped, and just going on a journey, going on a spiritual journey, going on a vacation, you know, finding yourself, growth, ascension. Eight of Cups. And also this could be, if it's a romantic nature, this could be someone walking away from something else to come towards you. Okay, third party, karmic. Yeah, and I feel like somebody wants to adapt to a new routine here as well, a new cycle, you know, whether it could be walking away from a job, a third party, walking away from, you know, a bad home environment, anything. So walking away from the old and then starting a new chapter. Okay, because they want to feel emotionally fulfilled. They want to feel happy, they want to feel secure, they want to feel safe, and they want to feel stable. So in order for them to fulfill their needs, they need to make changes and sacrifices, and that's what they're doing here. So that is your message of the day, Leo. I hope it was insightful, and I'll see you again real soon for some more readings. Take care, Leo.